AITA for burping in front of my husband? I've 30 yo known my husband 30 yo since high school. Been married a year now, and today he tells me that he gets uncomfortable when I burp. When it's just us. I'm not a slob. I quiet burp and cover myself when in public. But my husband is my safe space and felt like I could be myself and not worry about being judged or feeling uncomfortable. He says that I'm too comfortable around him. But aren't I supposed to feel comfortable around him? I understand he feels uncomfortable, but I also can't help but feel hurt at the fact that it feels like I can't be my true self with him. I do say excuse me. It's in my nature to be polite. But of course I've known this man for a long time and am now married to him. Am I the asshole for burping in front of my husband? NTA. This husband. He never burps, farts, scratches his balls, or picks his nose. He's never thrown up, drooled when he sleeps. These things happen to human bodies. I mean, if you're acting like a jackass kid and swallowing air on purpose to emit high decibel belches, stop. But the soda burp or beer burp is all part of life's effervescence. NTA. And if you're so uncomfortable with a burp, don't let him in the delivery room if you have babies. The stuff that comes out our bodies during delivery will have him swooning with the vapors. Just saying. NTA. My wife and I have a vague rating system for her burps. If they are particularly loud and abrupt, I throw myself to the ground and pretend we're under attack. Tickles her something fierce. NTA. I accidentally let out a fart in front of my now husband when we were dating. We laughed so hard in the moment, and that was the first time he said, "I love you," to me. NTA. If he can't handle your burping, how will he handle it when you get sick? Or if you need to be cared for when you get older? If you plan to have kids, how will he handle burping a baby? Or, God forbid, changing a diaper? He needs to grow up and realize body functions are just a part of life. Does he fart or burp in front of you? There is a difference between being obnoxious and having something slip out, or doing it discreetly. Going against the grain here, but nah. I don't think you're the asshole for having a normal bodily function. However, I personally also understand your husband because I have a similar mindset to him. I really dislike when people burp, fart around me. I think it's gross, and since some people simply do it for laughs, not funny at all, I hold myself to the same standards. Literally cannot remember the last time I burped audibly, even when I am on my own at home. I think this is just something where you two have different perspectives on it, and that doesn't make either of you an asshole. This is the same thing as not everyone being okay with sitting on the toilet with your partner, walking in, etc. Not everyone has the same understanding of what goes in a comfort zone. And it seems that for your husband, burping is one of those things he just dislikes across the board, and doesn't read as a positive sign of being comfortable. Nonetheless, I don't think you're an asshole for it. I just don't think he is either. I was so ready to say he's ta, until I remembered how much I hate my husband burping. He's being honest about something that bothers him. It's okay. No one is ta. Some people hate burps. They gross me out. I wish my husband would close his mouth when he burps. You specifically said you cover in public, do you not, if it's just you two alone? No, you aren't. Burps happen. My little sister does it on command. Her motto is better out than in. NTA. You can't be yourself while exercising basic manners. YTA. Only on Reddit is this a radical opinion. But, be comfortable around each other. But would you really want to be that couple that loudly farts, burps, and picks their nose in front of each other? Yeah, they're all natural. But so is taking a dump. And you wouldn't do that either. Unless I'm totally wrong and burping is the only line he wants to draw. In which case I'm sorry. Op. The occasional open-mouthed burp is totally fine and shouldn't draw judgment. But doing it all the time is disrespectful and potentially smelly. Unless you see your true self as a rude person. In which case, I'm sorry again. I should clarify that if he's judging you on an accidental burp, then NTA. But that's not what I understood from your post. Unpopular opinion, but YTA. Only because your husband has given you a boundary and you keep crossing it, on purpose. If it were accidental burps, then I'd think he's going overboard. How would you like it if you told your husband something you don't like to see and he repeatedly does it because it's quirky, and should be my version of a milestone in a relationship? NTA. If I didn't burp or toot in front of my husband without feeling comfortable, I'd never see him rolling on the floor laughing. NTA. You should be comfortable around him. Him saying you are too comfortable around him is so bizarre to me. How is he able to live with you if he feels this way? With that logic, he probably shouldn't even be sleeping with you considering the natural bodily functions a vagina has. But I'm sure he takes no issue with that. InTA. I'd quit doing anything involving bodily functions near him. Especially ones that involve his penis. Wouldn't want to get too comfy. NTA. I really hope he doesn't want kids because he's in for a rude awakening. NTA for burping. It's natural, and everybody wants to feel comfortable at home. But YTA because he's setting a boundary and you don't want to respect it. He's not an AH for asking you not to do it in front of him either. He also wants to feel comfortable at home. If he feels uncomfortable by seeing you burp, you should respect that and do it in private. He can't choose what to feel comfortable or uncomfortable about. But you can. With exceptions, of course. Choose to go to another room or cover yourself so he can't see you. Good luck. I shudder to think his reaction to a queef. NTA.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. EclecticBitch is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.